7. The Cardinals had 12 hits as a team as they got the win, crushing the Aggies 9-3. The Longhorns got 12 hits in this one as they got
Drafting is now live. Streaming MLB The Show 23, Ncaa Baseball 23 Syracuse franchise mode.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Seminoles taking on the Orioles. Fuchs Shambi alongside Chris Singleton, and we could be in for a pitcher's duel in this one, partner. Both of these arms very capable of controlling the game from the mound.
Yeah, and they know that it's going to be tough on the other side for their offense to score runs. So what they're doing is going out there and they're having to battle zeros. Who can put up the most zeros? That's who's going to have the best chance of winning this ball game.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. Showing the slab in today's game, Satchel Paige.
Yeah, and when he's on, he's a real treat to watch. I become a fan myself. You know, he often takes the pressure off of his hitters to score a lot of runs, but they have to be careful to not just go into a slumber. They've got to put up some runs, make it a little bit easier for this guy so he doesn't have to battle every time that he's out there. No one should be surprised, though, if he settles in and takes control of the game and throws a shutout.
And now the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. That's off the mark, and that's how this game gets started.
First pitch, 12 noon.
The 1-0 from Satchel. And that's outside. Satchel into his motion. The long windup. Turns on the rubber. Kicks and fires. That's in there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Page winds and fires. Good eye in that spot. Popped in the air, left side, and that's a foul ball. Here's Satchel with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Satchel kicks and delivers. They say you win.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, Molitor whips it across. 2 up, 2 down. Take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Satchel comes to the plate.
Aye.
Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul. And Ncaa, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
That misses, and now 3-2. Check swing and a 3-2. Appeal down to first. No swing. That's ball 4. He walked him.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Here's Matt Olson. There's the strike up high. 0-1. Thomas leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is fouled back. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back for more from the Bronx. And on the hill today, Mark Pryor. What do you have on him?
He finally picked up his first win of the season. Took him a few starts to get there, but now that you got that behind you, you can focus on moving things ahead. Looking for number 2 in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Paul Molitor. The wind of the pitch. That's in for a strike. Pryor, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Next offering is in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Next one just misses, and the count is 1-2.
It's a good take.
And a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
One down, base is empty. Fought off foul. That one ran inside, almost got him.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Next offering misses. The count now 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Righty delivers. Line drive, caught.
Batting third,
Okay, let's check out the lineup. Down to the 8th spot, a guy that's trying to get back on track at the plate, Ryan Mountcastle.
Well, it's been especially bad for him here at home for some reason, Boog. I mean, he's hitting under 200 for the season in front of his home crowd. That's usually where you feel the most comfortable. You're familiar with how that batter's box feels. You see the pitcher really well, great batter's eye, but it's just not there for him this year. You wonder if it's getting in his head. I think so. Just putting too much pressure on himself. But know this, the fans are ready for him to break out, and I'd hate to see him get booed at home if he doesn't.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2-0. Swings through that one.
For this guy, it's truly a battle when he steps into the box. Only one thing on his mind, seeing that pitch out of the hand and hit it hard somewhere.
That one's in there. 2-2.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Scoreless after 1.
Them don't know me, word to Romy and Naomi. Opinionated, opinions hated, it's all trash. This kid the greatest.
Second inning set to go. Here's Onyel
The
Cruz.
shortstop, Onyel Cruz.
Page back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's one down. Luis Robert now. 2 hits and 4 at-bats during yesterday's ball game. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And a pitch. Swing and a miss.
1 ball,
And the count
2 strikes.
1-2. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a couple of quick outs.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
And now it's going to be Jason Kendall. And that one in the air center field. Damon racing over to make the catch. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in New York, bottom half of inning number 2, and now Edgar Martinez. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. There's a strike.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Batting fifth. The
So
center
digging in, Johnny Damon. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. Martinez on at first, nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Got him looking. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Derek Jeter will hit next. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And that one hammered. Minoso going back some more. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Now remember, Kyle Schwarber grew up in Ohio, and so he got a chance to watch a lot of really good Cincinnati Reds teams. His favorite players growing up were Barry Larkin and Ken Griffey Jr. And the pitch is outside, ball one. And the 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-1. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. He goes down looking. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. Now, Brett Beatty.
The third baseman.
Beatty in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was a 9th-round draft pick in 2023. They say you win.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And that is strike two. Stays alive. The 0-2 pitch from Satchel. Got him swinging.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's Elvis Andrus. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. First offering misses the mark. Breaking ball through there for a strike. And now the count is even. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now here is Tony Gwynn. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And there's a foul ball. Gwynn, a former Gold Glove winner, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he's been wearing out home plate lately. He scored 10 times in the last 10 games. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back now in the Bronx. Now at the plate, Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman,
Singing Ryan Mountcastle, a former first-round pick by the Orioles in 2015. Here's the thing that gets me, though. He owns his own karaoke machine. And can I tell you, I've never done karaoke in my life.
You got to try it sometime.
Singy, what's your go-to karaoke song?
Yeah, probably some song that'll cost us too much to mention in this broadcast.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's the first out.
batting ninth.
And now it's William Contreras. And a foul ball. Contreras, 25 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And now it's even up. Right side. Andrews slings to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Here's the third baseman, Paul Molitor. His first at bat was a strikeout. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Right-hander kicks, deals, and a good eye there.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That's in there. That's strike one.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Cruz on to first. That's out number 3. On to the 4th. Still scoreless. as we go to the top of the fourth. And the batter now, Minnie Minoso.
Minnie Minoso.
Page back to work. Just missed.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Frank Thomas digs in now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball one, no strike.
Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99. And a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Next offering misses down and away.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
The next offering misses, and it's 3-2. Struck him out looking. And now Matt Olson up to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Just missed. And that's a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is that. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning, now the number 2 hitter, Nico Horner.
He's not the power guy, but he can hurt you to all parts of the ballpark.
Now the right-hander ready to go, still no score, and that's in for a strike. Horner, a guy you think about with a strong baseball IQ, but just the overall smarts. He comes from an educational background. Both of his parents at one time taught at Stanford, and his mom currently is on the faculty at Cal. The 0-2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now the right fielder.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Hank Aaron. One big swing of the bat from becoming Major League Baseball's all-time home run king. And that one gets down, fair ball. Horner flies around third. He scores on the board first. It's 1-zip. And he's got an RBI triple.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
So up next, Edgar Martinez. And he's already singled in this game. First offering misses badly for ball 1. At the belt and fires. Fouled off. He was late. Here comes a pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. Outside.
2 strikes.
And the righty deals. And now it's filled up. The pitch. Got him. Down on strikes. And he knew it.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. And I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Here's the center fielder, Johnny Damon. That's a strike. 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Hank stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Next pitch is popped up. Olsen makes the play. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
So 2 down now, and here is Derek Jeter. He's 0 for 1.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
On the ground right side, and he grabs it foul. Next one misses, and it's 1-2.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him way out front of the slurve. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in the Bronx, top five, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, O'Neal Cruz. The wind and the pitch. And that one wrapped foul. Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out. And the right-hander deals. Good job to fight that one off. Kicks and deals. That one missed.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about. Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now it's Luis Robert. Went down on strikes his first time through. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
0-2 is the count.
Bounced up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took it the perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
Now the catcher up to hit, Jason Kendall. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. That one is absolutely belted. Didn't quite have enough here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and they have this new ballpark that is absolutely gorgeous, but there's still some of that old school feel to it. And first offering is fouled off. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Yeah, you have to connect the past with the present, and they did a really nice job of the Monument Park out there where you can go and walk through and see the legends. This is New York, and it is the greatest city, I would say, in the country, if not the world. So you expect them to build a ballpark that's going to be incredibly rich in that tradition.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Contreras in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. What about as a left-handed hitter and how short that porch is in right field? Were you ever tempted to... Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Why they keep calling me? I don't judge, but you fake case closed, and I ain't got a law degree. I can't understand why they all on me. I'm crazy. Don't get involved with me. I drop the top and for the breeze. You need gas too. We can't be all on E. Oh, I get it.
And welcome back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty. Page back to work. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there's one away.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
So digging in, Elvis Andrus struck out swinging his first time. That one the other way, and that's just foul. Andrus, multi-time All-Star, more than 2,000 hits in his career. He joined the team as a free agent. Next pitch is inside, and 1-1. And here it comes.
That's a ball.
That one missing inside.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
You'd be hard-pressed to find a better contact hitter than Tony Gwynn. The ball basically stood still for him. If it's near the plate, he'd get the barrel on it. Gwynn swings through it for strike 1. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Popped Popped up on the left side of the infield. Calls it in, 2 away.
The left fielder, number 9, Minoso.
Next to hit, Minnie Minoso. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First pitch, and he just misses.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
There's a strike.
1 ball.
Andrews, the runner at first with 2 gone. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings through it for the K. Had him way out front of the slurve. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Orioles out front 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Third baseman.
It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That one drifts inside. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And he deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 out.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Out to short. On to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's a big power threat. Hank Aaron, 1 for 2.
Everyone knows what's at stake right here. A home run, and he's got the record. Come on, let's see some history.
First pitch, not close. Hank, 23 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. The 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's down and in. And a 2-1 on the way. Swings through that one for strike 2. Three-2 now.
3-2.
Edgar Martinez waiting for a turn at the plate. And a 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now it's the DH, Edgar Martinez. And that's in there for strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Righty to the plate.
1-1.
So now 1-2. And that one almost got him. Here's the 2-2. And that one is lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And now Johnny Damon. That one's in there, 0-1. First and second, 2 down. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. And that one is inside, ball 1. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Hank coming home. 1 run across. Martinez rounds third, headed for the plate. Cruz with a relay home. Slide save. And they're up by 3.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Derek Jeter now at the plate.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
That one's in there. And that's strike 1. Most people think of Derek Jeter as being from Michigan, but the kid from Kalamazoo was actually born in New Jersey. In for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and now the DH, Frank Thomas.
The designated hitter, Frank Thomas.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
On the ground to third. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Well, we're clearly at that point in this ball game with the no-no going that we're anticipating seeing some history. Those infielders right now, they are on their toes, expecting the ball to be hit to them.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch just misses. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
The pitch. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And a 3-1 on the way. There's a strike.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And the righty deals. Ground ball right side. Corner over to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. First offering misses the mark. In the air, left side. Schwarber settles under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7-minute thread.
Now they turn to Alex Reyes.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Kyle Schwarber getting ready to hit.
The lefty, Kyle Schwarber.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
Guy out there sees a power hitter take that kind of swing. He's got to be thinking, is this guy trying to set me up? Now let's see if he can make an adjustment.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Mountcastle in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Action in the pen down there. Colin Poche appears to be getting loose. Next offering is in for a strike. And the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And now it's 3-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.